good looking, actually. His hair was going gray, which I always thought was kind of hot.
No comment. Everything's awesome, everything's great. It's time to go out on a Tuesday date. Welcome back. I guess we'll first see if we have a nightmare, but otherwise, we know what we're doing, so... The first thing we have to do is go to Mateo's in Animal. Although, I mean, it said it was a thorn, but... Like, we couldn't analyze it, and I'm 99% certain, because it's for his quest, it wasn't Hoove. Because we had only talked to Hoove and Mateo, so... Boink.
A friendly-looking serpentine piece of brush greets you. This inanimal probably isn't Davy, but might still need a home.
Aw, he's a cutie.
It leaps into your pocket, ready to go back to Mateo when you are.
Okay. Short and to the point. I mean, you know, we had to do it for the quest, but, like, couldn't we just be like, Mateo, look what we got? And he's like, ah, because it's gonna be like, nope, you already talked to him. Yeah. Still, there's progress, so. Next up, we have Memoria and Art. We had to do stuff for. Oh, yeah, I mean, we have, well, obviously we have a lot of people that I wrote down. Those are the ones I wanted to do next. So, let's start with Art. Art, let's curate your collection.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we today? What are we feeling?
We're feeling the nostalgic pine for childhood candy. I guess.
How can the wide world of artistic expression help you?
Memoria sent me, actually. We need your help in the... Oh. Oh. Well, okay. I mean, I guess it's good we went to Art anyways, but... Because Memoria's like, yeah, you need Art and Cam. I'm like, well, we've already met Art. Let's go talk to Cam. There, we met them all. But, okay, so you have to talk to them about Memoria after she brought... Okay.
Ah, dear Memoria. Isn't she gothic? I am such a fan.
In more ways than one.
Let's go.
It appears that Art is interested in helping with Lady Memoria. Cam is still required for her request.
Okay. Well, not what I was expecting. Is there a trash can up here, by the by? Doesn't look like it. Well, okay, sure. I mean, whatever, we'll just get through the first day real fast, then. Because the first one's like, you pick up an animal. Okay, quest done for the day. You talk to Art. Okay, quest done for the day.
Yo.
Hi. Memoria?
Okay.
And with that, your quest for Lady Memoria is complete.
Well, that might be the shortest interaction we've ever had. Hi, Memoria. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well. We can still do Memoria. I mean, she's here, so, you know. A boodly doodly 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 doo.
Ah, gentlemen, and here you are. Excellent. How are you, Cam?
Oh, you know me, Memoria.
Yes, I do. Perhaps better if we answer that question in private, dear. And Art?
I'm amazing. I saw a bit of green in the sky this morning. I can't even tell you. I almost fell over.
Yeah, there's the two types of people. How are you doing? And how are you doing? I saw some green!
I almost literally fell over. Fabulous day thus far.
Wonderful. I saw that green too. Reminded me of a chemical spill. You both know what we're about here? The long-awaited cleanup has at last begun.
It has begun.
Oh, sweet. Looks like I'll be scoring big today then.
Not so fast, Cammy. I'm sure there are some treasures buried up here that would be better suited to my unique talents.
All right, we get to play Trash or Treasure, I guess.
There will be more than enough for both of you, I'm sure. There are years' worth to go through, after all. As long as it doesn't all end up on my plate again when the process is through, I couldn't care less. I'll keep it simple. I'll pull something, and you, my human darling, will decide whether it goes to Cam or to Art.
All right, sounds good. I'm grateful for the help. What if I want you to keep it for a little longer? She's like, that is literally the opposite of what I told you this is about. Like, she's like, I don't care what the hell happens to it so long as it's not mine. Like, do you need some Q-tips to swab out those ears? Which you shouldn't do, by the way. But do you need them? Because it sounds like you're not listening very well.
And we're grateful for the chance to discover a lost masterpiece.
Or a fossilized shoelace. That would be badass.
That would be badass.
Yes, yes, we're all excited and happy and goody-goody whatever. We're starting now. Try to focus. And boys, just sit over there unless we need you. Your zany antics are a distraction I can ill afford.
Oh, they're fine.
Yes, ma'am.
This poster.
I was gonna say, like, no, like, I mean, you know, there's people who want to see the pretty gothic lady. There's people who want to see, like, the sculpted hunk of a man. There's people who want to see a cute Now, put him back on screen. It's fine.
Bruno Jar's The Moonshine Jug Tour. I remember when you brought this back. I was disturbed. You were so happy. I believe it was this concert where you got that stick-on tattoo in the bathroom. What was it? A rose? Barbed wire?
It was a rose. Barbed wire. It was Bruno Jar's, obviously. It was a pickle.
Oh, of course it was. A great big sour one, I hope. So, what shall we do with it?
Toss it, I don't need it. Oh, keep it for sure, hang it up. Not ready to toss that. Can you hang on to it? And she's like, what the fuck did I just tell you? That's a cute poster. Hang it up.
Excellent. Pop art with a story. I know just where to put it.
Wonderful. Next, another Bruno Jar's piece. This is the album itself called Moonshine. And it looks like you attached your tickets to it as well. How sentimental. Though I suppose if I'd bought scalp tickets at the door from a man in a red sequined fedora, I'd have kept them too. What would you like to do?
I can let go of those. I've got the album digitally. Forget about this. Let's hang it up. Leave it in the box. See, what I would say is, especially if that's like a vinyl album, is take the vinyl, give it to our record player, toss the tickets, but we can't. Yeah, you know, as much as it seems like a waste to just throw out an album and like, because I've got it digitally anyways. I'm like, personally, I like having a physical copy, so like I do not like things that are all digital. But in this case, if your options are to either hang it up or throw it out, like that just looks a little too suspicious. You know, that might not just be a jar of water. So you know what? I can let it go. I got it digitally. Cam, here's something for
Nice. Digital is bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Hard copy every time.
you. I mean, I'm with you there, Cam, but
What a perspective he offers.
you know, we got to give something to both of the boys. And again, it kind of looks like
Now these.
you know what it kind of looks like. I don't need to say it.
These are stamp and coin collections. I remember when you started making these. I believe your grandfather sent you the first few. I'd be surprised that you still had them, but you don't. I do. And we're going to make a decision about them. Now, please.
Definitely throw those away. Oh, I miss him. Let's put those up. Yeah. Well, sentimental if it's from your granddad. Like, again, what you should do in real life if you're like, oh, I've got these stamps and coins, but I don't really sell them. I mean, if they're worth anything, like, take them into, like, a collector and have them appraised. Like, are there any stamps in here worth anything? Actually, this is what we did. So, I was helping my mom go through a bunch of old stuff, and she had a lot of old stamps. And there were, I think, a few that were kind of worth a little, but, like, you know, it was my dad had them, and my mom didn't care one bit for them. So what do we do? Like, for all, like, because most of them were just garbage, and she didn't care, so we just use them as stamps. So, like, and again, like, if they're, like, special coins, give them to a collector and be like, hey, how much are these worth? You could sell them. Or, if they're not worth anything, if they're just coins, just spend them. But in this case, again, because you can't do the logical thing and actually use them if they're not worth anything, we'll display them because they're granddad's.
A family heirloom. I'll hang it with honor.
Family is important. These next, I think, should be easy. You, dear, have a collection of magazines about picture frames. Do you remember? You had that nosy neighbor who kept stealing your mail, and you wanted to antagonize them with deeply uninteresting booty for their trouble. I thought it was brilliant, frankly. But the neighbor moved, and the magazines are a bit dusty now, so maybe they've served their last purpose?
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Yeah, they can go. Yeah, again, going for stuff I've gone through. There's a bunch of magazines I had as a kid. There are basically 2 collections, one of which I do regret throwing out and wish I still had, but oh well. Is what it is. And the other ones I was just like, recycle? I mean, recycle, not throw out, but... And the other ones, I could not care less that they're gone. But...
Excellent.
These can go.
Usually the only paper I get has pizza grease on it, which is also cool.
Hey, see something nice for you, Cam.
You're so grungy.
I love how open-minded you are, Memoria. He's gross, but he's healthy. Yeah, I love how open-minded.
I am, aren't I? It's nice to be appreciated. Ah, yes, motivational art. You got this from that gym you were going to for a while. Apparently they had good classes, a clean locker room, and this penchant for making thing-based puns. Believe in yourself. Take a bite out of life. Rack your plates. I suppose they thought it was funny. I would have liked one about pickleball for my little pickle. Toss, keep, burn into ashes.
Is burn into ashes an actual choice? Because I'll go with that one. Toss it. I definitely do not feel motivated by it. I think it's hilarious. See, again, I wish I could talk to the other things to be like, Shelly, do you think this is funny? Because, like, I'll put it on you. Like, if Shelly's like, yeah, shelf. But again, since we can't, like, I have enough thing-based puns with the date viators. I don't need a poster.
Huh. Think I'm gonna use it as a shelf. Why not, right?
It would seem appropriate. Creative. Last one for now. One of Hirohime's posters for some sort of anime. I can't say I understand why this seems to be all the rage nowadays.
I do remember liking the arc, though. Who's Hirohime? I mean, I'm curious, but I feel like my characters should know, because they have the poster. I actually like that poster. I mean, like, not that I was, like, ever into Sailor Moon, but, like, it's a very cool... I'm gonna hang that one up. Like, that's a cool design of, like, black, yellow, pink. It is not a choice I would have thought of, and, like, looking at it, though, I'm like, that's kind of badass. Like, I mean, like, the super, like, like, familiar ball thing. I don't know, I like that.
I always thought it was a phase with you.
Hang it up.
What will you do with it?
Be like, go that totally hang it. I still support her.
Oh, goodness, look at that. What an addition that will be to the collection, I think.
Yes, won't it? That will be all for today. Some old art hung, some brand new trash gifted. Either way, a very successful day. You've done a crunchy job so far, Pickle.
I'm your pickle, man. This is a dating game. I'm not sure if that
Well
means
done.
what...
I'm feeling better already. See you next time.
Good talk, I guess. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this because it'll be funny, I think. Then we're gonna have a gajillion. I mean, because those, except for Memorias, that went by super fast. Let's talk to Coffee Maker now, which will give us Nightmare. We can talk to Ghost for free, Zoey. All the conversations. If the rest of our conversations are just like, okay, bye, thanks. We'll get in a couple more.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home for all your coffee needs.
Hello. It's nice to see you again.
Kopi gives you an awkward smile, fidgeting with her coffee implements. She keeps looking at you as though she was searching for something.
Oh, well, it's, nice to see you too.
Question mark?
You're, that's right.
Kopi snaps her fingers, realization striking.
We had a little chat last time, didn't we?
We did.
Well, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate your patronage. We actually have a new drink added to the menu since the last time you came in.
Ooh, fancy.
So, what can I get for you today?
Latte. Ooh, Irish coffee.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
I kind of feel like, just for thematic reasons, I should add some rum to this Diet Coke, but I'm not. I'll be a responsible adult and not, but I just feel like I should.
And there we are. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
Let's see. Wait, why is there alcohol in it? What makes it in Irish coffee? Well, I guess we'll just ask what makes it Irish. I mean, we know.
Well, it's just how it's made. You really need to use Irish whiskey. Any other alcohol won't really work. Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through.
I'll take your word for it. What happens if I made it with scotch?
I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Well, while we drink our coffee, I think the distinction would be lost on me. I'm not a big whiskey fan. That's not to say I like drinks made with whiskey. Whiskey sour. I love a whiskey sour, but just like straight whiskey has never really been my thing. Which I know some people out there are like, how dare you? It isn't. Just like, you know, some people like wine, some people don't. Yeah, it's just, you know, I like a whiskey sour. I like, I forget what it's called. A thing that my wife and I make that it's like, we learned it from a bartender, but it's like whiskey, hard cider, especially if you use like Fireball or like, you know, cinnamon whiskey, or you could, you know, put in cinnamon if you want to be fancy, but that's pretty good too. But yeah, I like it in some mixed stuff, but just straight whiskeys. I'll take your word for it, Kopi.
Hi! You're back again!
Hi, Zoey. I am indeed. How are you feeling? I mean, that's what we're here to help with, but...
Aw, you're so nice. I'm great. I feel great. You're great. You're here. You're the only person I know. Did you know that? That's just wild to me. Can you imagine if you were a jerk? Huh? What if the only person I knew in the whole world was a jerk? That would suck.
That would suck. That would suck. You're not wrong. How do you know it would suck if I'm the only person you know and I'm not a jerk?
Oh, because I've known jerks. Like back when I was alive, I knew one. Ooh, he was a bad one.
Did he murder you?
Like if you took a normal jerk and then you put him on stilts and you put him in a sumo suit, so he was like 3 times the size of a normal jerk, that was this jerk.
I thought you didn't have any memories of your life. You remember someone? Tell me about him.
Whoa. Oh my god, I remember someone. It's you. It's you being here. You're helping me remember and feel all this new stuff.
Yay.
It's overwhelming. Oh my god. How awesome! I'm overwhelmed! Whoa, this is crazy. It's like there's a roller coaster in my chest. I can feel my chest. Is that normal?
For me, yes. For you, I don't know. Oh yeah, I can feel all the parts of my body. Yeah, for a ghost, I don't know. But hey, you know, we'll encourage her. But good job, you can feel stuff.
I can't wait to feel those. My parts, not yours. Though, maybe if we got to know each other better, we...
Oh yeah, you want me to see if I can feel your chest too? Like, I don't think it's that type of dating game, but...
Rudy.
Wait, keep going on. How we get... No. Who's Rudy?
He actually used to live here. His name was Rudy, and when I knew him, he... I don't remember exactly. He used to wear this really long vest. It was like dark green or light brown. He was older than me, I know. I think, at least. How old do I seem to you?
I'd guess early 20s?
Thank you. Still, I am pretty sure he was older than me. Oh, and he was super into witchery and stuff. He was always coming home with crazy books and bags full of crystals and oils and herbs. Sometimes I would walk by this house at night, and I'd see the whole attic window just lit up with candlelight flickering. I don't remember ever seeing other people in here, though, so... Was he alone? Was he just up here chanting to himself about stuff? I guess it would have been right here. He would have been doing these ceremonies and whatever, right where we're standing. Well, you're standing, I'm floating. I only ever saw him out of the house when he was going shopping for more witch stuff. and he always had on that weird vest, and had these super deep pockets. He always had his hands in his pockets.
Oh, that might be creepy. Could be a normal thing. People do keep things in their pocket. Yeah, I mean, if a ghost is telling you, I kind of remember a dude being a little into magic, and he kept doing weird stuff by himself, right? Where I, a ghost, am. Yeah, that might be a little creepy.
Zoe flickers, like someone just adjusted some spectral cable tethering her to this world.
Oh, damn it, no! I'm gonna go away soon. This stupid disappearing thing has never bothered me before now, but I want to be here. I want to talk to you. I'm onto something. It is so frustrating to really want something and not be able to keep it. I've never experienced this before. Frustration. How interesting. Oh my god, this is so strange. Can you actually do me a favor?
I can. I can try. Yeah, what's up?
Please do. I used to have this necklace. Really pretty little gold necklace. I remember it had a pink heart pendant. I haven't thought about it in years, but all of a sudden, I can't think about anything else. It's important. It's really important. All this talk about Rudy, somehow that necklace is connected. That necklace, maybe I was wearing it when I died. I think I need it in order to remember. I want so badly to remember. I can't go back to just floating around up here and not remembering anything about my life or who I was, to feeling so alone now that I can feel. I need you to find that necklace for me. Have you seen it?
I actually met a time capsule in the basement. Could that be where your stuff is?
A time capsule, that sounds perfect! And you met it? Like, you talked to it because it was like a person to you?
Also, good thing I was gonna say, well, like, let's look in the safe, because there's a safe up here in the attic. And if this is where all the stuff went down, like, that seems where you might put a necklace. I would not have thought of the time capsule. But now it does make sense that the time capsule is the 80s, so we'll talk to Bodhi next.
That's still the most amazing thing I've ever heard. You meet objects. Ah! Okay, can you go back and talk to... Who is the time capsule?
His name is Bodhi.
Bodhi. Wow. Okay, can you go back and talk to Bodhi and ask him if he's seen my necklace?
I will do that right now. Also, for sure, you'd like him, I think. He's really cool.
I love cool stuff. I mean, I think I do. Why wouldn't I? Cool stuff rocks! Come back with it and I'll tell you everything I remember.
Okay. Talk to Bodhi. We have a lot of quests going on. Anyways, now let's get some nightmare action. We talked to a ghost, let's talk to a nightmare.
You've come to expect Nightmare's unsettling presence, but there's no getting used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine. She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
Oh, come on, Nightmare. No foreplay tonight.
You can't move.
Yeah, all right. So I'm tied up on the bed, and Betty's like, oh, I like this. And Nightmare's like, no, stop it, you two. I'm trying to be scary.
You're not even sure where you are, or what you're lying down on.
A bed. Her name's Betty.
It's soft, though. You feel like you could really sink into it.
Still bed, still Betty.
When you try to swing your leg over to get up, you remain still. When you try to reach your hand toward the ceiling, your wrist remains firmly by your side.
Yes, that's what you can't move means. Let's get on with the nightmare.
When you try to pry open your lips and scream, your muscles don't move.
All right, so now we're getting to, like, sleep paralysis. There you go.
It makes you want to thrash around even more. You try to blink. You can't. Your eyes are stuck open. For some reason, this feels like the worst part. Until there's a crash to your left. The sound of someone slamming open a door. Or maybe kicking it down. Grab 'em, boys, you hear someone say in a gruff voice.
Uh-oh.
No, you think. You're screaming inside your own head. You can't see whoever is there, but you can feel hands grabbing your limbs. A hand on your back as you're hoisted up.
Well, at least they're supporting your back while they grab you. I mean, you know, at least they're, like, polite intruders.
They carry you flat on their shoulders, and no matter how much you try to will yourself to move, you stay where you are.
Flat on their shoulders, you say. I think I see where this is going.
The only thing you can move are your eyes, and all they can see is sky as you are carried out of wherever you were.
Look, Nightmare, I appreciate what you're doing. I mean, I like that you come and talk for these visits, but I think I've already spotted the ending to your little story here. I get, we'll take bets at home. How many people want to take bets on your nightmares that you're dead?
You realize you might be dreaming, but you can't blink. You can't will yourself to wake up. The sense of dread in your chest is too much to handle. You feel your heart will burst.
Will it, though? Do I still have a heart?
You try your arm again. Nothing. Your legs. Nothing. When you try to inhale, there's nothing. You are still as stone. The people carrying you start to slow down. You are lowered down off their shoulders and onto something stiff.
And that thing is a... Never mind.
There are panels of wood in the peripheral of your vision. But it isn't until the lid slams closed that you realize where you are.
All right, I'll take my payment now, because I gambled correctly.
You're in a coffin. Panic rises in your chest, but you're helpless as you feel the coffin slide down at an angle and settle in your grave.
Also, whoa, hold up a minute. Like, yes, okay, the nightmare of, like, you're dreaming that you're dead is one thing, but, like, that? You could have just led with the creepy, like, glowing eye ghost people and just been like, here's a bunch of people looking at you. Bam! Like, these guys? Like, that's already scary as is. You don't need the rest of it.
Thunk. 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 There's the sound of dirt hitting the lid as you're buried alive.
I mean, I don't think I'm alive, though. If I can't move and I can't breathe, like literally cannot breathe, I don't know that I'm alive.
Suddenly, air fills your lungs, and you feel your lungs expand, and you're able to finally scream. Help! Let me out of here! You cry, pounding your hands on the lid. Thunk. Thunk. The dirt continues coming down on you. You feel smothered by it. Did y'all hear something? You hear the gruff voice ask. Nope. Someone else replies. I'm in here. I'm in here. You scream, pounding your fists on the old wood.
Again, I know she's trying to be very serious, and we're doing like you're being buried alive, or you're dead and aware, whatever is going on. But it's still kind of that you're dreaming, like we're burying someone alive. You hear something? Nope. But I'm sorry, Nightmare. Okay, I'm terrified. Keep going.
The burial sounds finally come to a halt. You can still hear the people above you, though. What's the tombstone supposed to say? One of them asks. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It only got half done anyway. The gruff voice responds. Even as you struggle against your fate, you realize no one will even know you're here. You're too late to free yourself.
I mean, all these ghost people will know I'm here. They're watching me. All right, I get your point. That's too scary. Why would you show me this? I mean, she likes it when you're scared because she's Nightmare, so. That's too scary. Why would you show me this specter? Because Scrooge, you need silver because... Yeah, she's having a good time.
I'm sorry, my dear. Why do you think I wanted to show you this?
Because I told you I was afraid of being mediocre.
That's true. But what do you think this teaches you?
That being afraid of being mediocre holds me back from trying at all? Or that being afraid of mediocre is valid and these dreams are stupid? No need to be petulant with the Nightmare Lady. Being afraid of being mediocre holds me back from trying at all.
That's exactly it. Mediocrity is nothing to be ashamed of. Our progress-driven existence would have you believe that excellence is everything. But it isn't. Mere existence is everything. You made it this far, and that's something to be proud of. Already broadening your horizons by peering into dark corners like myself? I'm proud of you. Keep peering.
Hot. Well, a message of inspiration from Nightmare and the Ghost People. Don't you feel inspired now? Or, oh, hey, we actually did hang it up. Oh, I wonder if that means if I could actually, like, get art from here. You eventually got over the jar genre, but from time to time it pops up on a playlist and you smile hesitantly. So what else did we have him hang up? We hung up the anime poster and the stamp collection, the stamp and coins. So let's look around for those too, see what they have to say. All right, here we go. Here's our other two ones. So here is our poster. You stopped watching after I had to switch animation studios due to some sort of strike that was never made clear to you. Hirohime backhand tendency. That is a cool poster. Like, legitimately, I like that poster. And, yeah, oh, can I not? There we go. Unfortunately, still worth less than the sum of its parts. Find the matching pair and you've earned the respect of your comrades. I got a cute stamps. Also, I found it. Look, there's a stocking, and there's one upside. Oh, they're all upside down. Did I earn your respect? I noticed that it's the exact same thing, but one's flipped upside down, but it didn't. It took a bit. Do I have your respect, comrades? Because I feel like I lost your respect. Well, now what? We have so many quests to do. Well, okay, here. So I was trying to talk to Art anyways. Maybe, you know, because, like, we have to, like, go help Art curate a collection, and we're helping Memoria. So, like, maybe we do, like, one of them per day. Also, then, we can check to see if, like, the stuff that you hung up will trigger Art, which I think it will.
Come back to visit dear Hirohime, have you?
Okay, I was wrong. We'll do another Memoria today instead.
She certainly is serving up a smile. I serve mostly scorn. Oh, you aren't finished with me in the attic, you know.
Ah.
As soon as you're ready, I'll let Cam and Art know that we're continuing.
Yeah, I'll be by soon.
Wonderful. Your enthusiasm overwhelms me.
Okay, wrong again. It did not trigger Art, although interesting that she does have a comment about it. So I kind of want to do the other way. Whoa. The water's actually moving. Which I guess we knew, like, we've seen the key get up and move on its own, the coffee gets up and move on its own. Like, we know that they can do that, so, like, good job, Jacques, for moving the water in your boat. I just wasn't expecting it. Anyway, Bodhi. I guess Mateo, because that's also a... So much. So much.
Hey, I was looking through my various items inside my capsule, and I found this cursed little necklace.
This cursed necklace. I mean, how do you know it's cursed? You know, you feel it.
It's pretty bodacious if you ask me.
Is it bodacious?
You asked me, thanks.
Bodhi holds a small jeweled pink pendant on a gold chain out to you. It's shaped like a heart and sparkles prettily when it catches the light.
You want it? I normally don't give my precious materials away, but this one doesn't seem to fit my style.
I'll take it. Zoey probably wants it.
Zoey?
Yeah, she's the ghost upstairs.
A ghost?
No, just a regular one.
Bodhi's hand shoots out, dropping the necklace into your hand without even waiting to see if you're ready. He flees, calling over his shoulder to you as he goes.
I'm out. Take it!
So it would now be a bad time to tell Bodhi they're here. And he's like, what? No, the mail's here. Oh. Mateo. Let's go look for more of Davy.
I'm so sorry, Matito. I know how much Davy means to you.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Thanks, Betty. And you're sure you haven't seen him in the bedroom anywhere lately? Maybe he fell behind the nightstand, or got stuck in the closet, or something.
I can check again, but I haven't seen him since I caught him hiding my pillows last week.
Well, you know, it's just because he likes you so much.
Oh, is that all? I'll remember that for next time.
There is going to be a next time, right?
Of course there is, sweetheart. In the meantime, I'll ask around the bedroom and let you know if I hear anything.
You're the best.
Did Betty find anything?
No, unfortunately. What about you? Were you able to check out the bathroom? Any sign of Davy?
Not the bathroom, actually.
That's one of Davy's threads!
Well, that's not all I found.
A python! Look at you! What a beauty! Leave it to Davy to be wandering around just making friends this whole time. Welcome to the rescue, little guy. What should we call you, hmm? What do you think?
Something poetic, something badass, something cute. Ah, look at that face. It's kind of cute. Although, presumably, everything we find will be kind of cute because they're going to be in animals, so... On the other hand, if I'm like, name him something badass, like, I don't think Mateo can... Like, he's literally the, like, personification of blankets. I'm not sure that he knows badass. You know what? Let's go poetic.
Poetic, huh? Are you a soulful little python? How about lilac? Well, if the thread was still there, Davy couldn't have been there that long ago, right? Oh, this is great. We should focus on the rooms downstairs. One of the responses to the Facebook post was from Telly. Apparently, Davy got caught up in Connie's cords not long after Hooves saw him in the laundry room. Telly said that they lost track of him, but they're still untangling things, so he could be stuck back there somewhere.
Okay, so the cords.
Can you go check it out?
I can. I'm on it.
Oh, finally, some good news. Hang on, Davy. We're coming, buddy. Come on now, Lilac.
Also because I literally just have to go... Yeah, something just poofed right here. A small coiled spring, it appears almost ready to pounce. Lost space in order, proving that yeah, so that's what was glowing. That was not here before. You wish you had more time to play video games, but you need to walk around the house examining all the smoke alarm. Yeah. So, presumably I can't target the... Presumably I can't because that's also Mateo. Yep. So we'll come back to that and instead go to art, I guess, which I was gonna do, and then I'm like, I think this is art, and it wasn't, so, you know. Sure. Art. Boop.
Welcome back.
Hi.
So, here is my plan of artistic attack. This whole house is going to be a gallery.
Sounds good to me. I like hanging up art.
Right now, I have 4 pieces I'd like to display, and we have 4 really excellent pieces of wall real estate to make use of. And I'd love your help deciding which piece goes best in which place.
All right, I'm game. I was gonna say, it's not that I really like hanging up art, but I like the look of once you've done the thing and hung it up. Then it looks nice. Actually, like measuring and getting things even, that's a pain in the ass, but...
Let's jump right in, shall we?
Yes.
The first one is this powerful painting of a ship.
Ooh.
It's done in the style of J.M.W. Gasburner. He was actually quite troubled. So moody. Shall we talk about it?
Nah, we don't have to. Yeah, sure, why not? Absolutely, I love this one. I mean, you know, let's show him enthusiasm for his art.
So, what do you see?
I don't know, it moves me. Celebration of colonialism. Grand adventure and romance on the high seas.
Without doubt.
And there's that birth of Venus again.
The great age of sail. There is something so powerful about the ocean, about our attempts to be both one with it and safe from it. What mysteries lie beneath that foaming depth? Why are we so drawn to it when simultaneously it is the source and birthing ground of some of our deepest inborn fears?
Because we're attracted to fear. I mean, I've been seeing Nightmare each night, so, yeah.
Fascinating and wonderful.
I just think sailing a ship like that looks like a blast. Yeah, those sailors were nuts.
I'm sure there will be folks who look at us in the here and now and think that we were nuts too.
He's not wrong. You, yes you, are watching me play a video game about how I am putting on magic glasses to date inanimate objects. We are all nuts here, and that's okay.
This kind of art is amazing in that it can capture a psychic perspective as well as a visual one. Do you think we should display this one?
Yes, I do. I mean, especially he's like,
Most excellent.
we have 4 pieces of art and 4 places to hang it. You know, I might not be a mathematician, but I feel like we can hang them all.
Now, on to location.
Above the fireplace, next to the ship in a bottle. Ooh, that's good. Above the fireplace, facing the piano, in my bedroom on the big blank wall. No, put the ship next to the ship in a bottle. It makes sense.
Just here?
Yeah, I like it.
You have quite an eye, I think. It looks fantastic there. Well done. There are more to go through. The gallery is yet in its infancy. Come back to me here in the attic when you're ready, and we'll do this again. I so enjoy talking about art, no matter your preferences.
I know you do, sir. I know you do. Alright, so we have one more before we return to Zoey. We can see what this is. Yeah, that actually does look nice right there. A piece of art from another era reminds you of the last time you were seasick. Like looking at this lovely art and bleh. What a lovely time. What do we do for a filler until then? You know, who have we not talked to in a while? Talk about piano. She was like our first episode second, so we'll come back to keys. Oh, right, your eyes.
Are you here to listen to me perform?
I am, I guess. No, just looking to fall in love with you. I clicked on you by accident. There's no, since you're not playing it, I am. There is no way you can do that on accident. You have to like stand there, focus it, and hold the space bar. Like you can't accidentally click them. Anyways, yes. Give me a performance.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to perform today. Nothing is quite ready in my repertoire.
Oh no.
On to more pressing matters though. I was hoping we could discuss my rider.
Uh-huh. You're what now?
A rider? It is an agreement between the performer and the promoter. I'm sure it's not your fault, seeing as how we've never worked together, but there are certain things I require if I'm expected to give a great performance.
Of course there are. I'm already gathering everything for everybody else. What do you want? Oh, you mean like champagne and caviar in your green room, that kind of thing?
Exactly, but more consequential. For starters, I was hoping for a little help with Huvier.
Mm-hmm. You mean Hoove?
Oh, was that his name?
She waves her hand dismissively.
You'll have to excuse me. I tend to cluster around the French composers lately. Still have a touch of the accent, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I want to call him Huvier, see what he says about that. I'm not picking up on it. Just shut up and be like, okay, what do you need?
Well, that's just perfect then, isn't it? You can be my translator.
Okay. Sure. D'accord. That means okay in French. Just, you know, in case you were wondering, I know that they might seem very confusing to all you people who don't know French, but d'accord is okay for in French.
Sorry, I don't know that word. Please tell Huvier that he needs to do something about the dust. It's awful for my pedals. Any more of it and they'll begin to stick. I really did try to explain this to him, but the language barrier was just insurmountable. I'll need a bit of help with Hector, too, I'm afraid.
Everybody needs a little help with Hector. What do you need from Hector? I mean, to be fair, he wants to do everything he can to to please me, so I guess it'll be easy to be like, hey, Hector, do this. I am in control and want you to, and he'll be like, yes. So, but what do you need?
Could you please talk to him about the temperature? I need it at a firm 20 degrees, or it's going to wreak havoc on my tuning.
Smarts 15 tweak. You must mean Celsius. That sounds way too cold. I'm dumb. So can I restart the day and come back to when we have one more thing of smarts?
Cold? Not in Celsius. Or perhaps, as we are currently outside Sweden, you know of it as the centigrade scale?
Why doesn't Hector keep the temperature how you like it?
Honestly, I think my accent got in the way again.
Did it, though?
Same with Lux. I like to be lit a certain way.
That one can be a problem. Uh-huh. Lux can be difficult to get things across to. It's not just you.
Everyone around here does seem to be a little... Oh, there's no better way to say it. Unrefined. Speaking of, do we have a lighting designer on staff?
I don't think that we do.
That's all right. I was somewhat prepared for this. My friend Celeste was on a loan to a community theater once, and she told me all about their adorable little budgets. Now, if it's all right with you, I'd like to get back to rehearsal. Please do let me know what everyone says. I'm eager to jump into our walk once the issues are addressed. Adieu.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, again, we're doing quests for everyone else. Let's do quests for her, too. But what I was going to say before this is that I do like the way that Art and Memoria, they're not just, like, go talk to this person, but, like, they're doing quests that actually are, like, changing the way that the house looks, like you're hanging up art and making it different. I kind of wish more of the quests did that. Like, I mean, again, like, I know that you know, you're not going to completely change your computer, but, like, I wish, like, after you did, max upgrade, like, maybe if they had just, like, a default type of desktop screen instead of just blank monitor, and then when you did the upgrade, they changed what it looked like. You know, that would have been a nice touch, but you know, I like the things that change stuff around. Anyways, Zoey, I have your necklace.
You're here! That's my necklace, isn't it?
Uh-huh. It's really pretty. I can see why you like it so much.
I've been thinking, and it's harder when you're not here, but now you found that necklace, and I can see it again for real. All these memories are coming back now. About my life, and Rudy, and being in this house.
I'm so happy for you. Ooh, I don't know if I want to hear this. Sounds like there's a lot of trauma. Nah, I'm happy for you.
Thank you. You're the only person who can see me. Is it okay that I talk to you? I need to, but I'll stop if it's too much for you. I'm actually really sorry. I can just go.
I turned off any content. Lay all your trauma on me. I'm here.
I mean, I'll go as soon as the disappearing thing happens. Like I said, I don't have control over that, but I can just wait in the corner until it happens. If I'm bothering you,
No. Zoey, it's okay. I want to hear about it.
Whew. Sorry, I guess I've always been pretty excitable, but lately I cried again, you know. Last night I was looking out the window at the sunset, hoping I'd see you again, and I've totally seen a sunset before. Just because I'm a ghost doesn't mean I don't notice things. I notice a lot of things, actually. Be surprised if you're just in one room for like a million years. I know these floorboards so well. But the sunset, it was so beautiful. It was purple. I didn't know the sun could do that. And I cried again, and I wanted to tell you.
But, all right, I'm glad you remembered, I'm glad you told me, Zoey. Now, what did you remember?
Rudy. He was about 37 when I met him. I was 19. I was in college in town. I think I was studying aerospace engineering.
Aerospace engineering? Okay, so older than you, but not an older guy. I mean, it's true that 37 isn't an older guy, but in the context of the way this is headed, a 37-year-old and a 19-year-old, he's a very old guy in that scenario. So, well, aerospace engineering.
It's what you study if you want to be a pilot. I really wanted to be a pilot. I always loved to be on planes. And I loved the uniforms. I wanted a little set of gold wings for my jacket. Plus, there weren't a lot of female pilots back then, and I wanted to be a pioneer. If I'd been born in the 1800s, I would have gone out west in a heartbeat. I might have even been a gunfighter.
You even shoot a gun when you were alive?
Well, no, not officially. I had a great water pistol, and I was a really good shot with it. But I mean, like, pioneer in the personality, mental kind of way. I would have been a gunfighter in my mind.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, it makes sense. I get it.
You really do tend to get me. I appreciate that. But Rudy, he was pretty good looking, actually. His hair was going gray, which I always thought was kind of hot.
No comment.
I had a crush on Charles Binberg when I was a kid because his pictures were all in black and white and he had blonde hair, so in the pictures, to me, it looked gray. And he was a pilot. I wanted to be a pilot. I had a crush on Charles Binberg, and I always wanted to be Amelia Earhart. Anyway, he used to be kind of a hippie. The house was almost a commune kind of place, according to my parents. Oh my god, I had parents. I haven't thought about them in so long. I didn't even remember them. I think they loved me.
Well, that's good. Do we want her to... Like, I mean, I'm glad that she's remembering her parents, but I feel like we also do want her to sort of stay on the topic of the Rudy thing, since I think that's kind of where the quest line is going. I guess we'll go with the parents for now. That's a good memory, yeah.
You're coming on fast. Okay, must stay focused. So yeah, by the time I met him, that had all ended and he was kind of a loner. I would wave to him whenever I saw him, but it took him like months to wave back to me. Even to wave. I think I turned 20 by the time we finally said hi to each other.
Sound like you had a crush on this guy. He must have seemed really interesting to you.
For sure, I was fascinated by him. I mean, a witch? A hot older guy witch living right in my neighborhood? What's not to love, right? Sign me up.
Yeah. So you guys started talking regularly. Sounds like you became friends. I want to date this guy. From the way this story, and I could be wrong. I've been wrong about, like, you know, like, I thought it was going to be art. It was Memoria. I've been wrong in this very recording. I'm just saying, the way this is going. Guy by himself practicing magic that's getting close to being 20 years older than you. And here's this dead girl. I don't think I want to date this guy. I might be wrong, but I got some suspicions about what this guy might be like. And I hope I'm wrong, but... And as you guys started talking regularly.
I made it a point to be walking by when I knew he'd be outside. He'd be gathering herbs. He used to have a little garden in the front yard out there. Oh man, did it smell good when it rained. Smell. I can remember smells. Oh my god, do you know what fried chicken smells like? Or roses? Or freshly mown grass?
I know all three of those. We can be smell buddies. My favorites are pencil lead, bleach, and Earl Grey tea. Bleach? Yeah, I know all those things.
Do you even know how lucky you are? You get to smell stuff all the time. You get to choose what you smell whenever you want.
I mean, sorta. I can choose to smell something, yes, but I can't choose not to smell something if something has a smell. You used to do that too, walking by Rudy's garden. You're so right, I guess I've forgotten that. Thanks for the reminder. You used to do that?
You're right. I did. Wow. I guess I was lucky too. I guess I'm even luckier now because now I can remember it all and I can savor it. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for helping me remember.
My pleasure. What happened next?
I started coming up to the house to do, I guess you'd call them seances? It would be just him and me up here trying to make contact with ghosts.
Okay. Did you ever get anybody?
No, not that I remember. He would always say that it was important for the energy in a seance to be just right.
Uh-huh.
There's something about my energy that he thought was really special, that I was gonna help him finally be able to talk to the other side.
Yeah, level of he was here with a commune of people, he was a hippie is lowering, while he's a cult leader is rising.
Apparently that's part of what he was looking for with all those parties he used to have. He was looking for the right combination of people and just never found it, but I was different.
Yeah, you were different because you came into his house by yourself. Empathy, 50 out of hers, so what a predator might say to a mark. I mean, yeah. But we can't do that because we're although that doesn't sound very empathetic but still. I'm sure you are. You are different. Not everyone becomes a ghost, which is true, but...
Oh, that's true. There must be something different about me because I'm still here, and most of the time when people die, they just, die. I wonder where they even go. I wonder if I'll ever get to see that. That must be a totally different adventure.
I think you do get to see that once you make peace with how you died. Oh, what unfinished business do you have? There you go. That's what ghosts...
Huh. I don't remember how I died. I remember so much other great stuff now. Since you brought me that necklace, it's like I have my whole life back now. Smells, sounds, all the feelings. It's so amazing. But the how I died part, I guess that would be an important piece of unfinished business, right?
Yeah, probably. For sure, I'm kind of wondering if Rudy had anything to do with it. It is, and I think the cause of your death is right in front of us. Yeah, we couldn't say it with the empathy thing, but we can say it now, is... Rudy! Ugh.
You're saying you think Rudy
I'm not positive, but yes, that is what I think.
killed me?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm saying it's possible. Again, the game, it could just be that, like, he was, in fact, just a kind of crazy dude, and you were here doing seances, and everything was fine, and, like, you tripped and fell down the stairs, right? Like, it could have happened that way. But I'm saying we keep an open mind that maybe that's not what happened.
Oh, come on, please. That can't be. He would never do that. We had so much fun up here, and he was really nice. Plus, I'd remember that. I would remember that, right? I'd remember everything else. Why wouldn't I? But I can't. I'm over here saying that I would remember if I'd been murdered. Oh, I don't like that word. It's so hard to say. Why is that? But I can't remember if I wasn't, so what does that say? Oh God, there it is again. That fear feeling. I know I don't have skin like other people, but I can still feel it. I don't like this. Why are you making me talk about this? What if I don't want to remember?
I'm not making you, Zoe. It's important to remember so that you can move on. I'm not making you do it. It's something you are doing.
Once again, at the worst possible time, Zoe begins to fade.
Damn it, this is disappearing. You know what? It's fine this time. I want to leave. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm out of here. Come back if you want, or don't. I don't know. Just... Okay, please come back. Just not right now, okay? Just... Right now, just leave me alone. Leave me alone!
Yeah, I mean, that's about how you might expect someone taken being, I was murdered, question mark? Yeah, also, hey, I can see the, possibly there's a sky on the other side of this collection of drywall, but who can say for certain? Oh, is that just the roof? I was gonna say, you can actually see the, like, green and white wallpaper underneath it, where they painted over it. Huh. Yeah, no, and now that I think about it, Skylar did mention about, like, the person who lived here before, and she's like, but, I can't talk about that right now. And you're like, okay, keep your secrets. And we just moved on, and it was like, ha. Part of me wants to talk to Skylar, but that feels like it might be a waste. Well, there might have been a cult leader, crazy dude, murderer, but you know what's also great? Talking to cute little animals. Hooray, everything's fine. Yeah.
An amalgamation of pig, spring, and pen appears before you. This must be an animal, but not the Davy you've been looking for.
It is pretty cute, though.
It leaps into your pocket, ready to go back to Mateo when you are.
All right. That was cute. Well. Alright, here's what we'll do. Because we can hear Memoria say another joke. Like, again, like, we could go and do more Memoria's quest, but I think what I'll do, listen to Memoria say something about, like, stuff we did things with, and then we'll do another art today. Seems fine, right?
You know they're useless to mail anything, don't you? Oh, you aren't finished with me in the attic, you know. As soon as you're ready, I'll let Cam and Art know that we're continuing. Wonderful. Your enthusiasm.
Also, they're not useless to mail anything. I mean, I guess I don't know how the stamps work in, like, this world and stuff, but they, like, literally, it's like, but they're, like, you know, not worth very much, and stamps cost much more now these days. Literally what we did is my mom would use envelopes with just, like, a crap load of these small denominational stamps just to use them up when, you know, they weren't worth anything. Okay. You wanted to talk to Hoove, Lux, and Hector. Well, let's talk to Hector. We'll find another room. Talk to Hector somewhere else, just in case he says something, you know, different based on the room.
You look like you have something on your mind, my beauty.
Yeah, Key said she needs the temperature and exact degree for her to play.
Ha! Of course she did. 20 degrees, could you imagine?
I actually think she meant Celsius?
What? The nerve.
Look, can you help?
Perhaps. I have a converter around here somewhere. But still, she needs to treat us lowly objects a little less like a baroness.
That is true.
Now then, what was I going to say before this interruption? Here you are. You keep coming back. I can't. It is something of a surprise to me. I've wanted you for so long, even just to speak to you, and now I have it.
It's interesting also the way which ones are, what am I trying to say? Like, you know, for like Hector, right? Like we go to do Key's quest and be like, hey, can you set the temperature? And he's like, what? He's like, she means Celsius. And he's like, fine. And then we keep doing the rest of Hector's quest, whereas opposed to like Cam, right? When we went to talk to Cam about Lady Memoria, we're just like, hey, can you help Memoria? And he's like, yep, okay, bye. Rather than continuing on. So it's weird which ones get a full interaction plus the quest you're on, and which ones are just like, you get 3 words of a quest and then you're done, come back the next day. It's kind of goofy how it's inconsistent, but I mean, I guess it's fine. There's not like a time limit.
Somehow it feels wrong. Like I'm going to lose it. Surely, if you're lucky enough to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it.
Why would you lose it? I'm having fun with you. That's kind of a dark worldview. It'd really mess you up if I just left, huh? That's kind of a dark worldview.
Does that not make sense for me? Grates and ductwork? Shadows. I can speak to you only from the darkness. I am always alone. Can you not see that my worldview would consequently be somewhat limited?
Well, if you know all that, you could make a different choice.
Oh, can I? You say it like it's so easy. A simple matter of changing a filter, is it? Shows what you know. My view is the unavoidable outcome of what I must do to survive. What I must do to have any of the you that inspires me so. You can never know. I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. You're right. I am in the attic. The real me is in the attic.
Yeah, I tried to talk to you and you still appeared in duct form.
But we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours. No, I couldn't bear it. And I won't. Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand? I'm going now. And where I go is only for me.
Ugh. But, I mean, you know, eventually, presumably, we're working up to get him to accept him, so, but... You know, because Hoove will be easier, right? Hoove will just be like, look, Keys is being kind of unreasonable, but could you dust her petals? And he'll be like, yeah, okay, sure. Let's talk to Lux. I talk to you? No. You should be good, though. Yeah, you're lighting up.
Lux is primping for some imaginary audience when you find them, striking pose after pose. When they see you, they roll their eyes, pausing to address you.
What, you're on a quest or some shit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I guess Keys says you've been ignoring her, or Keys needs your help. Be nice, Lux. I don't know that he's gonna respond well to either of those. Okay. But, to be fair, I don't know that I'd ever noticed that his music was kind of bopping. Lux might be insufferable, but his music is not. Keys needs your help. Be nice, Lux. I mean, to be fair, he did say he likes helping people, so, like, we'll play up that angle.
Oh, yeah, she wants better lighting. Need I point out the total disregard for what I might be doing? Ugh, the utter self-absorption of that request. I mean, if Keys wasn't such a total diva, she might have checked my latest posts. Then she would know that I am super busy with this update on my second snack of the afternoon. But fine, whatever. I guess I'm just that essential.
Thanks.
Bye.
You are so unlikable. Oh, for some reason I thought that was going to be our last one. Well, hey, we can talk to Hoove now, too. Hoovier.
Yo, what's up?
I'm here for Keys. She wants you to clean her pedals better.
Man, the nerve on that instrument.
What's wrong? I mean, I know.
She thinks she's so fancy that she wants me to pay special attention to cleaning her feet. That's not a vacuum's job. It's her own damn fault no one wants to play her anymore. If she were nicer, there wouldn't be any dust. Sorry, I just get worked up when people have attitude.
Yeah, I know. She's a lot.
Tell her I ain't interested.
Interesting. We don't actually... Two of them agreed, but he didn't. I mean, on the other hand, it's like, look, lady, you gotta be nicer to people. If it makes her a nicer person, then...
Oh.
Hi, how you feeling?
It's you.
Yeah.
Hi.
You okay? You seem sad. Yeah, I was worried about you.
I'm afraid.
You were mean to me. Like, she just realized she might have been murdered. Come on, cut her some slack here.
I've been so curious about everything. I wanted to know. I wanted to feel it all the time, all at once. I was so grateful to you when you found my necklace.
Well, I'm glad I could.
Now I've run into this thing. It just feels like this huge, sticky brick wall in my mind. How did I die? What happened? Was it Rudy? This person that I thought was my friend? He was a loner, and I had friends, I guess, but he was just so much cooler than most of the people I knew. Now that I've felt loneliness, real loneliness, I understand him more. It's a terrible feeling. I'm glad I could be his friend. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure I want to know. I'm afraid to know.
But do you remember anything at all? Maybe he didn't do it. We don't know.
I think I know now. I'll tell you what I remember. We were having a seance up here, like we'd done before. Candles and the symbols on the floor. He said we were trying to contact his father. He died when Rudy was just a kid. We were usually trying to contact Rudy's father. We tried for like a year. And he was just getting so frustrated. He kept telling me to try harder. At first, it was encouraging, but then he just kept getting more frustrated because it wasn't working.
Well, it's not okay that he was getting aggravated with you.
Right? But he was my crush. I wanted to help him, so I tried harder. And we kept getting close, and then something would go wrong, or the energy would slip away. Finally, I got fed up too because I didn't know what else to do. So I stood up and started to shake out my legs, like just to get some blood flow back from sitting in this dumb circle. Is it even a circle if there's only 2 people and a bunch of candles? I mean, come on. And he freaked out. Don't break the circle. Don't stand up. Get back here. Don't break it. But I have to move. I can't just sit here anymore. This isn't working. He was screaming, and I was screaming, and I went for the door to leave, and I heard him jump off the floor behind me as I was trying to wrench the door open, and then...
It's okay. Take your time.
That was it. I fell. I fell, and I remember hearing my neck break. It's weird the way you hear a bone break when it's inside your body. You hear it from the inside of your ears and the outside. Especially when it's such a big bone. Not a big, but important bone. And so close to your ears. I remember feeling the sound before I felt the pain. And then the pain was only like a second. And it was over.
Did you fall? Did Rudy try to grab you? I guess we'll ask fall and not cast accusation and just let her tell us.
I don't know. I don't remember that. I didn't see it, I guess. I just remember that felt sound, and then I was here. Like this. Rudy just stood there for a while. I remember that he actually knelt down next to me and brushed my hair back from my face. Then he blew out all the candles and went downstairs.
He left you up here?
I guess he did. Huh. Some crush. The next people that were up here were the paramedics, or whoever it is that comes with the big black bag and the gurney. Oh, wow.
This is intense.
Most intense thing in my life. Until it was over. Rudy was up here with them, with the cops. They were doing some paperwork stuff, not looking at me, and they hadn't zipped the bag up yet. Rudy took my necklace off. He just pulled it right off my neck and put it in the pocket of that crazy vest.
So that's how it ended up down in the basement. I mean, yes, but also what an asshole. But even, again, we don't know what happened yet. Like, did he cause her to fall and she died? Or did she just slip into, like, again, we don't know any of that. But even without that, the fact that it's like, oh, here's this girl, she died in my attic. You know what? I'm gonna take this for a keepsake. Fuck that guy. What an asshole.
Yeah, an asshole. I have to tell you, I don't know if I want to live this way anymore. When I was just alone and happy-go-lucky with no memories, it was okay. But now I've met you, and I know about other personalities in this house, friends that I might have. I know how lonely I've been, and now I really know, I really feel that I'm dead. I'm not supposed to be here like this, just hanging in between worlds. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I could possibly do, but I'm so sad now, and it hurts. I'm gonna go now, okay? It's weird when you're lonely to just want to be alone, but there you go.
Wait, Zoey, you can choose to go now?
Oh, yeah, I can. I noticed that a little while ago. When I got my feelings back, I realized all I had to do was really feel the want to go, or feel the want to stay, and I could make it happen.
Thank you for letting me know.
Welcome. Maybe I'll see you again. I have to try and figure out what to do with my life. Well, my death. With whatever it is. See you around.
Ugh. And the thing about Zoey is that you have to do her as the last thing in your day. Because I'm like, I could call, yeah, well, I mean, not, I'm going to keep recording, but I could break it here and be like, okay, that's a YouTube episode. But I feel like I should just do one more day to maybe not end again on such a, I mean, not exactly a downer, but, I mean, kind of a downer, right? Like clearly, like, we're still talking with her and she's not made peace with her death. I mean, we'll go with that. But so you know, I'll do a very quick today. We'll skip one of the ghost talks for tonight. I'll break the YouTube episode, and then we can go back to do it. Dang, man.
Well, hello there. Back to view your poster, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you aren't finished. As soon as you're ready, I'll let Cam and Art know that we're continuing.
Yeah, I know.
Want your enthusiasm.
Just wanted to hear what you had to say, and because I'm trying to do this quickly. And I just thought of something. Going over here. We never finished Curtain Rod. But there's none in here. Like, where did I miss? Was it... this one? Like, normally if you're in this same room, there's just, like, nothing else to see here, but... I mean, I guess that won't be a quick... sorry, there was just a, like, massive rumble of thunder outside. Okay. Probably didn't pick it up on the mic. I think my noise gates are set you wouldn't hear it, but... I just hear this... off to the side. Couldn't you have happened back when we were talking with Zoey?
Oh, you trying to hang out right now?
Of course there
ain't much happening over.
Something has to be popping off somewhere.
We'll see you at the new...
Yeah, what new spot? I thought we've talked to... Because, like, we talked to them here, because this was the Fantina. I think we talked to them in the... Did I miss the bedroom? I know we did the front door. We did this was him singing. And then we're like, oh, let's try this. And then it was the, like, we've already been here. This was our first one. This was Cabrizio. Did we not talk to them in the laundry room? That might be the last one then. Oh. Yeah, well, again, I guess speed running this day. Mateo, I guess. There. Yeah, in fact, I'll save Mateo for the last thing of the day. That'll be our feel-good quest for the... So that you don't have to be like, hey, here's this girl, and she may or may not have been murdered by this guy who is clearly an asshole either way. And, you know, it's like, hey, date everything, silly people, silly, ha ha ha. Oh, wait. I mean, I guess that's what content warning is for people who are like, that's too much for me. Can I talk to Skylar now, actually, about Ruby?
Hey there, hottie. You've been cruising around Loveville and filling your car to the brim with babes and bros and non-binary hoes.
That's true. I just wasn't expecting you to say it while I was taking a drink.
That's a good look. Keep it up and I may just say something else cool like that, like what I just did. Anywho, welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
On the one hand, we didn't get any information, but... Yeah, that was a good line, so I guess it was still worth it. Here's what I'll do. I'll do Mateo now, and I will pick someone new for our last heart of the day.
When you find Mateo next, he has a visitor. None other than lyric literature.
Mateo, is he still missing? Yeah, it's been days. We found one of his threads in the bathroom, but there hasn't been another sign of him yet.
Yes, there has! That's what I'm here for!
Do you think he might have gone back there? Maybe I should go check again. I ran into a mirror on my way over. There's no sign of him in either bathroom. I'm sorry, Mateo. I just know something's wrong. He's never been gone this long. What if he got caught on something? He's already lost one of his threads. What if he unraveled? What if...
Mateo, breathe. We're gonna find him, okay? What if he died? Things can't die. It's all good. But that's so comforting.
And if we don't, Lyric, I can't go through this again. We won't have to. Now that the human is able to speak with us, I'm sure they'll be able to help even better than we can. Thanks, Lyric. I'll run through the list of leads again. We're gonna find him. Chin up, my snuggle buddy.
It also makes sense that, like, blankets in the book would be good friends there. Anything from Lyric?
No Another bust. And that list is only getting shorter.
Well, this little guy should cheer you up. Boing!
Another one of Davy's threads? What in the Chanel is going on with him?
I think he's leaving them on purpose.
What makes you say that?
There was something else with the thread.
A springtail? Do you know how tough these little guys are to catch? That's impressive.
Davy did all the work. I just showed up. Oh, so maybe Davy is going and finding all the missing animals to bring them to the place. Or, you know, missing. Not missing, because, you know, they weren't, you know what I mean, right? All the stray animals. There we go. Davy did all the work. I just showed up.
Give yourself some credit. Handling in animals can be tricky. And it looks like you have a knack for it. Now, what should we call you?
Something artsy, something punny, something mechanical. Artsy. Artsy. Yeah, look at that. I want a cute artsy name.
Oh, I can definitely see that in this one. I'll go with Cielo. Are you up for looking into another lead?
Cielo. I wonder what that means in Spanish. Just a minute. So cielo is Spanish for sky. Maybe blue and white. Makes sense. Anyways, give me what you got.
Stepford and Shelley were complaining about a weird rustling in the gym closet recently. I didn't think much about it since the gym is all the way across the house from where we found the other signs of Davy, but if Davy really is leaving clues, maybe whatever Davy is trying to lead us to is up there. Worth checking out at least, right? I was starting to feel a little hopeless earlier, but now I really think we're onto something. You've been a big help. I can't thank you enough. It means a lot to me that I'm not the only one out there looking for him. Oye, Cielo, let's go meet your new friends.
Again, not that we can do it right now because we already talked to Mateo, but can we take a look to see what we think it's going to be? Not... a curious pair of tassels stuck underneath a box. That's what's new. So someone new. Someone we haven't talked to yet. Well... You know, alright. Here's something... It's sorta new, question mark. Partly old, partly new, but it'll round out the episode at least. Let's do some data dev. Again, I'll do 5, but that's 5, you know, if I get a repeat of one of the ones we did last time, I'll just click through the dialogue, burn through it, and we'll, you know, continue going. We'll do 5 new ones. I'll leave you some with
I had a feeling you'd be back.
A little bit lighter than Zoey for your final one.
Have I Would you like to play our little developer dating game?
Do you know that there's a huge bug in your game? We'll deal with Damon and we're here at the end of the episode. Let's just do some devs.
All right. You want to know the general rules?
Nope, let's do it.
Hey you, by the coffee machine.
Devs, all right. Huh? This is not my 5th cup of coffee. This is not my 5th cup of coffee, I promise.
Debs here is part of our amazing team of 2D artists.
Amazing is correct. Everyone is so immensely talented. I'm so thankful to have been able to work alongside them.
You all seem to get along very well as a team. I've seen you in that fancy Discord thing where you can all talk.
One thing you may or may not know is that a lot of us work remotely on this project. While it was great working 5 steps away from my kitchen and bathroom, it wasn't quite the same as an in-studio experience. So sometimes we'd have a voice chat set up for anyone who'd like a little company while working. Aw, that's nice of them. It was important to me that we vibe well as a team, you know? Now, speaking of vibing well together, let me challenge our guest here. Quick, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the 1999 hit All-Star by Smash Mouth? Go! Shrek, obviously, no, because, I mean, I know that's the, of these 3, Mystery Men, which I will get to in a second, but, I knew that, like, Smash Mouth stuff before it was ever used in Shrek. Like, to be fair, like, you know, everyone has one of, like, those bands where, like, they know, and if for a long time Smash Mouth was mine, that, like, I had their older stuff. I mean, like, Fushu Meng was pretty popular. You're like walking on the sun, going back. But I like East Bay sessions and stuff. So yeah, even though everyone's like Shrek and All-Star, blah, like that was after, you know, Mystery Men is what of these three that I'd associate with. Did you just pick that answer because you genuinely like that movie? No, but I do genuinely like that movie. Mystery Men is a very good movie if you haven't seen it. A very good superhero spoof. Or did you just do it to flex the fact that you know that Mystery Men was one of the very first films to feature the song? Neither! I had the song, and I've seen Mystery Men, and I like Mystery Men. It's a good movie. In any case, I haven't watched it, so sorry if you actually like the movie. Well, I don't care. Like, I mean, yeah, clearly we're not getting, like, good answer response from her. But you, out there, if you like superhero spoof type stuff, Mystery Men is a good one.
Deb's requested that we allow you to have another chance. Would you like to take it?
No. You know what? If I get a hate ending, so be it. There's enough people we can make up the points elsewhere. I'm sticking with my answer.
Debs doesn't like that answer you gave. She hates you.
Can you step aside? You're blocking my way to the bar.
Would you like to date another Deb?
I don't care. And she's like, I've never seen it. Well, you should.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Wilbo Baggins!
William is fine.
But it's canon now.
Sorry, Wilbo, it's canon. There's a canon now?
Maybe in the sequel.
You just changed my name. yes, the chap did.
You're the writer.
Change it back.
Fine.
Thank you.
So, William. Will they, won't they? Can I call you Wilbo?
Will, no.
Point taken. Tell us a little bit about yourself, William.
Well, I write.
They write.
Then I rewrite.
They rewrite. Is that all? That's a little binary of you, William.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I don't understand. Writers are weird. Nah. I picked up that they were calling William they. That's a little binary.
What is that? Some kind of code? So, what else do you do?
Well, sometimes I break the game.
Get out of my spotlight! And how did you find us?
A screenshot of a Twitter post posted in a Discord, then a Zoom interview in a hotel lobby at 5 a.m. in the snow. The usual.
And how have you found us since?
I was about a month from giving up on games when I got this gig. This was my first big thing, and I wasn't perfect, and at times I thought I'd completely screwed it up. But everyone has been so patient and so kind, has given me the chance to write a bunch of characters I adore and to see them given light, color, breath, and sound by other artists I can only marvel at. So I suppose I found everyone rather wonderful, wheeling our own little wonder into the world.
Well, isn't that sweet?
And you know...
And unfortunately, that's time.
Oh, sorry.
So, now you know. But the question remains, will they or won't they? Now, how would you like to determine the eligibility of your would-be suitor, dear William?
Sorry. I'm gonna be a little annoying.
Classic. For the frustrated, I wonder if there were any clues left behind somewhere.
I mean, I do remember seeing the binary and being like, someone else can translate that. But, since... Screw it. We're going to binary translation now. So, again, we might not get some points for this, but I have to pick the option to see what happens. I sort of figured the pattern. This right here is binary for love. This right here is binary for friend. That right there is binary for hate. So you're like, okay, but what's option 4? The fourth one is binary for Damon. I might not get points, but I have to know.
No, no, no! My moment, my stage, none of that spooky business.
I appreciate the decision.
And I do not.
Okay. I mean, what happens if you try it again? Maybe we shouldn't press our luck and just go with love. Yeah, we'll go with love just in case. Love you too.
Would you like to date another dev?
Yes. That was what, 3?
I've come up with a new
I lost
developer.
count just with a 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. I think that was 3, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'll say that was 3.
Next, we have Ray Chase.
Hey, game designer right there. I can see your name right there in the middle.
Hello. I'm the final boss. And you're not ready to face me just yet. I have a query so puzzling, so difficult, that it requires that you meet everyone else here. So prepare yourself for the date battle of a lifetime.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, moving on. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a
number
new
5.
developer. Next, we have...
Hi, I'm J. Michael Tatum. Please call me Michael. The J is just to throw off my enemies.
Removing.
I'm a prolific voice actor, writer, and sometimes composer who thrives on complicating my friends' creative projects. I enjoy curling up with a good book before scintillating midnight vistas, stimulating conversation with fictional characters, and long walks in my head. I play piano to avoid social obligations. First, let's talk literature. My favorite books? No. Regale me with your tastes. What book series do you most enjoy pretending to have read?
A la recherche du temps perdu, Lord of the Rings, or Left Behind? I mean... I have read Lord of the Rings. And... to be honest, I like the movies better. It's kind of boring to read. I know I just pissed off basically everyone watching this, but there you have it. So I guess I'll just go with the French one. Because, yeah, I mean, we already said d'accord earlier, so...
Plus impressionnant! Few things cow pretentious literary parvenus into stunned silence like a Proust reference. Care for a Madeleine? Next, let us turn to matters culinary. If tasked with preparing a repast of choice, what element would I almost certainly get wrong?
Poulet poblano, consommé, or cocktails? You know, the first answer seemed to be okay the first time. Let's go with the first answer again. You can't go wrong if you pick the same thing multiple times, right?
Alas, even my capacious pantry seldom boasts all the necessary ingredients without a week's notice. Now, a subject near and dear to my heart. Music.
I don't know if that was good or bad or not, but...
What vestigial organ does a minor sixth chord remind you of?
Vestigial organ. Well, the wisdom teeth aren't an organ. Yo, course, what? 3 for 3. Let's keep picking the same answer.
Precisely where I feel the crunchiest interval.
Sure. Sassy chap, how the hell did I do?
Well. I fear that this lad might just be classier than I. Let's see how you fared with
Yes,
Michael.
please, because I have no idea based on what he said.
In the words of Jackson Pollock, love is friendship set to music.
This is his way of saying he loves you.
Great, because I could...
Who's our next victim? Would you like to date another dev?
I guess I should do one more just because Ray Chase is like, I'm not actually here. I'll do the end. Bye. So, sure, one more.
I've come up with a new developer. Next, we have... Well then, if it isn't Robbie Damon! Voice director, voice actor, writer, creative co-lead, and executive producer of this very game.
That's me. Sup, duder?
Sup?
Nothing much. Hey, anyone ever told you sound like one of those 4 guys from...
Moving on.
New recipe.
I know that reference. I know a couple of you watching it. For everyone who doesn't know the reference, you'll just have to feel sad and bad about yourself.
Are you prepared for your date, Master Damon?
Master Damon? Who told you to call me that?
You did, sir. In your 3:18 a.m. email last night entitled, "Call me Master Damon during the Date the Devs game show."
Ah, that's right. Well, I do have my MFA and am an experienced master dater. Wait.
No take-backsies.
Ah, dang it! Fine. Hey, narrator, can you say Master Damon with that sick British mid-central medial A?
Master Damon.
Can I get that one more time, but like 69% sexier?
I'll give you an ABC. Master Damon. Master Damon. Master Damon.
I'll take the C-take. Thanks, JB.
I was gonna say, you know which one? Considering I've talked about who? Dorian, Washford, and Art, when I was saying, like, he doesn't speak too high, but he does talk with a bit of a growl. You know which one I'd take.
When you're quite done, sir, I believe the player is ready to begin.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, Megan gave me a hall pass for this, so let's make it good. Fire away, you sexy little cipher, you.
I know you from Doroto. I'm your biggest fan. I'm a huge tabletop nerd when I have a roll-off. Can you be my voiceover mentor? Who are you again? Yeah, let's go. Can you be my voiceover mentor?
Oh, wow. Honestly, I taught acting for a long time. Backup planning for how unlikely being a full-time actor would be. I am such an idiot. That said, I'm really enjoying my time as a performer and a creator. I am beyond flattered, but I'll have to pass. I can recommend some great coaches, though. BT Dub, have you ever heard about www.iwanttobeavoiceactor.com?
Nice to see you two bonding a bit, but it's time to up the ante for our player. Robbie, you put a fair amount of your life out there on the internet.
Not as much as I used to, but yeah, I suppose.
How about we give them a little quiz about you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a pretty played-out mechanic for a date.
But you're writing this, sir.
Meta. I like it. Fine then. Quiz away, living manifestation of a mascot that I conceptualized.
Of course, Master Damon.
69% sexier?
Master Damon.
Nice.
Answer the following questions correctly, and you may earn Robbie's affection.
Uh-huh.
Sounds easy enough.
To prevent cheating and searching the internet, you have 10 seconds per question.
Uh-oh.
Wait, we don't have an internal real-time clock in this game? I mean, I wanted one, but...
Sir!
Ray said it was too hard to program. I didn't believe him at first, but it turns out it's true.
Master Damon, the player doesn't know that, sir.
I don't know. Only 10 seconds, right? Yeah, I saw nothing. I only have 10 seconds. No cheating. Let's begin.
Oh, the illusion of choice and consequence. I gotcha. Cool sausage showing, chap. I mean showing how the sausage is made.
Let's begin. Whew. Robbie is an outdoor enthusiast. What is his current favorite pastime in nature?
1. Fishing. 2. Skiing. 3. Hiking. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Hiking.
That's correct. Robbie is an avid hiker, recently conquering multiple 14ers and the SoCal six-pack. Not to mention traversing the Grand Canyon rim to rim in a single day.
Wow, that is actually a hell of a hike.
My big toenail fell off.
Up next, Robbie has mentioned that he graduated with an MFA.
In theater performance.
Woo! Okay.
That was the answer, sir.
Oops.
Pivoting, though his degree was in theater performance, what was the subject of his thesis? A clue lies within a certain sudsy character he wrote for this game.
I haven't talked to a certain sudsy character, so, uh-oh.
Hey, since when do they get hints?
Since you inadvertently made the question harder, Master Damon.
Fine, but only since you called me Master Damon.
The Lugering method, Titus Andronicus, Commedia dell'arte. I don't know, 6, 7, 8, Commedia dell'arte?
An astute suggestion. While he spent several semesters unlocking the intricacies of mask work and character study under Todd S. Planin, he did not write his thesis on it.
Hey!
I'm something of a Scapino myself.
Time for the final round.
You mean grand finale?
Yeah, whatever. Here we go.
I'm so excited!
Robbie may be a well-respected voice actor and soon-to-be multi-award-winning game developer, but he's also known on-screen as a world-famous TTRPG player. He recently joined the 3rd season of the first and most streamed Grottos and Gargoyles live play of all time, Whimsical Knoll. What class did Robbie choose to play?
This'll separate the real nerds from the hardcore dweebs, he says with love.
Guardian, Enchanter, Troubadour. I don't know. I'll pick the one I was, because why? You know, that seems like as good a thing as anyways. Also, I just realized that their initials spell get. You gotta get it. Say, clearly you picked the class I picked because I'm so amazing and you want to be amazing like me, says the guy recording to the...
Correct! Although he may have run from the class at first, he always found himself returning to it in early test games.
I mean, you know, it's... I totally planned for that and it had nothing to do with the fact that I guessed randomly, but sure.
Guess I'm just a performer at heart.
And it gave him the opportunity to play a character with heavy charisma.
They call me the Rizzler, baby.
It is a fantasy game, after all.
Burn.
Hey!
Score 1 for the chap. And that concludes our little Robbie D fun fact quiz.
I prefer to call it the FAM exam, but whatever's clever.
Let's see how you did. Well done, player. You got 1 or 2 of these right.
Good enough for me.
You and Master Damon are now friends. Congratulations. I guess.
I guess.
Thankfully, Robbie has very low standards.
Low standards? Have you seen my wife? She is way out of my league.
Fair warning, Robbie likes to nickname his friends.
I'm calling you my little PeePeePooPoo.
It's not too late to run. Would you like to date another dev?
I'm good.
Huzzah! The main menu of me.
Alright. That'll do it for...
Well, you all...
For that, you know... Hey, I'm not leaving you with Zoey being murdered, right? So that's something. So, again, for everyone here right now, I'll keep recording, but just to make myself easier, we're gonna split the recording right now. Boo!
You can't move.
Yeah, alright. So I'm tied up on the bed, and Betty's like, oh, I like this. And Nightmare's like, no, stop it, you two. I'm trying to be scary.